I had said that the last video that I made concerning the coronavirus pandemic and the frenzy behind it would be the last straight video that I made, um, or the last video of um, videos that I was going to make about it before I made videos or released videos concerning other topics. Though I felt that I had to address something that I'm just going to put my foot down on right here, right now. And if you were wondering why the 30-second pause, it's because I just wanted this visual to sink in. Now, this video shouldn't be very long, but this is going to be, I guess I can't say a public service reminder, because I've never really made a video directly addressing this topic the way I'm going to address it here. So I guess I'll just call this a PSA, per public service announcement. Most of my videos like this are PSRs because I've already told y'all, the shit that I'm telling you in the PSR. This is going to be a PSA. For those of you who don't know. And tomorrow, I am going, either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I am going to make a video exemplifying why I have this policy. Because it is going to be a video showing black men that they have enemies, both known and unknown, seen and unseen. And once again, one of those unknown and unseen enemies. Well, some of us see them and know them, but a lot of you guys don't. You think there are certain segments of the infinite power structure, or aka powers that be, that are your motherfucking friends, and you are mistaken. This unseen and unknown enemy to many of you has once again given black men an L, given black men a black eye, if you will, by sneaking in a stipulation, a condition into the coronavirus stimulus relief bill that became law a couple of days ago, that a lot of people, a lot of black men, a lot of people, period, missed and didn't take note of, but will when they don't receive that motherfucking check in the mail or in their bank account. And I'm going to touch on that tomorrow and use that as an example, just the fact that black men have so many enemies. I'm going to use that as an example of why I'm not going to allow shit like this on my platform ever. Okay? First, I'm going to read you some things. And then I'm going to explain to you where I stand on it. Hence the title of the video, you should already know. But let's go ahead and do this. These following posts were posted by a person that you might have been familiar with, posting over the course of the last 6 months, or at least since this year began, on my channel named Wolverine Logan. And he took it upon himself to verbally and viciously attack another YouTuber who supports my content and has for several years, by the name of Ebon Enraged Rage. Now, I've said before, well, first, let me just read you this garbage and explain to you why I took the actions that I took. Wolverine Logan starting off, this isn't his first post, but this is one of a fusillade of posts that he unleashed a few days ago, underneath a thread started by another poster where he got into a disagreement over whether or not the coronavirus scare was real or not. He says to Ebon Enraged Rage, "Be ignorant, you dumb fuck. Take Bill Gates' vaccine, who's on record stating we need to solve the world's overpopulation with vaccines." Then he says the body is designed to destroy bacteria. Colds are natural, no more than good bacteria killing bad bacteria. Now, B N word. The flu comes from chemicals introduced to bad bacteria, such as drinking pop, and other chemicals introduced to the body. B N word. Never mind the fact that the flu, it has nothing at all to do with bacteria. Let me just keep reading. You dumb B word. I see not a politician or media member in so-called infected areas with a mask. Hey, dumb fuck. These same people enforcing a 6 feet law are right next to each other, you dumb B word. Dumb B word. Look and see for yourself. No mask, dumb B word. You don't know the first thing about rage, B word. Here is one for you, B word. A woman who feeds the homeless caught them in a lie. She saw them haul off a homeless man off, then slide sheets under apartment doors, saying he died from the virus. She had the courage to record them, call them out, and post the video. You dumb B word. Ya dumb B word. I asked you a fucking question. How many people... Let me scroll here. Okay, you dumb B word. I asked you a fucking question. How many people do you know died from this virus? You don't know rage unless you've been on a fucking battlefield in war, B word. I just came across 30 police officers, no mask. Ebon Rage finally responds by just sending a series of periods. Wolverine Logan continues his tirade, saying, "Oh, didn't P. Diddy tell you vote or die? But Bush won. I lived and did not vote. No, tell me who you know that died from coronavirus. I have been to war. I have seen many die. Tell me who. Give me a name you know." Wolverine Logan responds again with a series of periods. I'm sorry, Ebon Rage responds again with a series of periods. Wolverine Logan goes on. Somehow celebrities can get tested and the average person can't. Get the fuck out of here. And says, I saw old white man, no mask, state the American people are ready for some crap. And then it says up here, Nelson Rockefeller, as vice president, made billions in 1976 with the swine flu vaccine. 2,300 people died after receiving the vaccine. Same bullshit, swine flu in 2019. Now, this entire madness began when this other poster, assuming a black man, Juggernaut Ocelot, he made a comment which turned into a thread, stating, quote, "Y'all still falling for this." And you can see I thumbed that comment down. But you will notice that I did not take any further actions against Juggernaut Ocelot. Why? Because Juggernaut Ocelot, like most everybody else in that comment section, was able to disagree with me that, this is, to some extent, the coronavirus is real because there are black people and other people that are getting sick and dying. There's some people who believe this is a conspiracy. There's some people who believe, this is some government plot. There's some people believe that it's actually a chemical attack, or a radiological attack. Whatever you want to believe is fine. Okay? I take no action against you because you disagree, or even because I think you're an idiot. But what I will not allow is what Wolverine Logan took it upon himself to do to a brother who has proven himself to be respectful and somewhat intellectual. I don't recall if I have ever had any disagreements with Ebon Enraged Rage. But even if I did, he did not deserve this tirade against him, calling him the B word in every other fucking post. And why in the hell did you have to make 20 different posts attacking Ebon Rage? What did Ebon Rage say that was so bad? Well, let's look. Let's look and see what Ebon Rage said that sparked all of this madness from Wolverine Logan. Let's see what he said. So this was, and just to prove that I'm not making this up, this was Ebon Rage's only post where he actually said something legible and readable. Okay? This is all he said. Yeah, there's nothing to see here. Please go out without protection. Ride the bus and the subway. Don't wear gloves or a mask. Yep, it's a hoax. Nobody's dying. All the stats are fake news. Do what you want. Breathe deeply. Please do. Hopefully, after indulging in these activities, posts like yours will cease. He was, just a sense of sarcasm. And he didn't direct it at Wolverine Logan. But after this entire tirade of madness. And I have one question to ask black men, with this Taz versus Obsidian yelling match mentality. Not only what do you achieve doing that, but how am I or anybody else supposed to view your dumb ass doing that? How am I supposed to view you any differently than, say, a Egypt Ann or a fucking Crystalline Swirls that verbally attacks black men every chance they fucking get? See, this is one of the reasons why I don't take a lot of black men seriously. This is one of the reasons why I don't take the pro-black movement seriously. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I said, and you've heard me say for the past year, that black men are literally half the fucking problem in so-called Blackistan, or, black America, or black society. Because you Negroes, a lot of you reason just like females on your fucking period. A lot of you, when you address each other over a simple disagreement, and David Carroll has talked about this for eons. He's talked about this for years. You reason just like a B word. Yeah, like you were calling him a B word. So as a result of this, I have decided that because Wolverine Logan is not a newcomer, there has to be some punishment for this. Because it's unnecessary. It was completely unnecessary to attack Ebon Enraged Rage. And I've never looked directly at this brother's name until now. I just kind of saw it out the corner of my eye. That is a weird name. But nonetheless, he didn't deserve this. Okay? And if I'm going to ban black women that are going to attack black men like this, how am I going to allow black men to attack, especially proven black men? Okay? Those who have shown me respect, those who have shown themselves to have half a brain, those who have supported my content. How am I going to allow other black males to attack black men and not call it out? I told y'all, a lot of y'all got butthurt when I talked about Deontay Wilder and his fake pro-blackness. Okay? But nobody wanted to talk about how Deontay Wilder was poking fun at Anthony Joshua when he got knocked out by that Mexican. Oh, because he's the great black fucking hope and puts on some stupid ass costume that he later makes as an excuse for him getting his ass kicked, all of a sudden I'm supposed to get behind him? No. A lot of you Negroes are just as phony and just as fake as these black females. And I'll tell you that straight up. I will tell you that straight fucking up right here, right now. You're fake and you're phony. You're not for your brothers. You're not for black unity. You're not for any of that bullshit. You're just as likely to act a fucking fool as one of these whores. And so I decided that I'm not going to completely ban Wolverine Logan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a little timeout. Timeout to think before he speaks again in the form of posts or any other matter of activity that he does on any of my platforms. Because I will, with all the enemies, and y'all will understand what I mean when I say the enemies both known and unknown, seen and unseen, unforeseen, in my next video. With all the enemies that black men have out here, including these Pookies and Ray Rays and the whores who spawn them, I'm not going to have black men with that Taz versus Obsidian yelling match mentality of acting like a degenerate dumbass towards other black men. I'm not going to allow that in live streams. I'm not going to allow it in Google Hangouts. I'm not going to allow it in my comment section. We can disagree even when things get hot, which it did. It got hot between me and some of the brothers that were butthurt because I made that video calling out Deontay Wilder. Okay? But those who kept it respectful did not get banned. Now, because this wasn't directed at me and because Wolverine Logan has shown support for my channel, okay, instead of permanently banning him, which is what I usually do when people pull dumbass shit like this, I'm going to give him a 1-week suspension. Now, at the end of that 1-week suspension, if he's butthurt about it, he can go on and never come back to post again. Or he can feel free to post again on my channel. But I will not allow anybody, including other black men, to viciously attack black men like this, unprovoked. I could see if Ebon Rage addressed a snide remark, with vitriol towards him. But he didn't. All Ebon Rage did was express his opinion and use child psychology sarcasm. That did not warrant being called a dumb bitch 500 times. Again, if I want to hear that type of vitriol and venom directed at black men, unprovoked. Now, I'm not saying when black men fuck up and do dumb shit, but unprovoked, all I have to do is go to Retard Ann or Crystalline Fat Ass's channel. That's all I have to do. It's not going to happen in my comment section. So if you are one of those degenerate, wannabe thug Taz types, keep that shit to yourself or stay the fuck off my channel. Now come next Tuesday, somebody remind me if I forget, I'm going to unblock him and see if he can control and behave himself. If he can't, he can go somewhere else. Because the next ban ain't going to be no 1 week, if you get my drift. Do not come on here attacking black men viciously for no goddamn reason. Unless they first attacked you. Again, when you do that, you're no different than any of these fucking females that we see on ScrewTube, Facebook, and every damn where else. And this is why I can't take y'all seriously. Now y'all, all of y'all, not just Wolverine Logan, all of y'all can marinate on that. Have a good day.